Imagine having the power to shape your life simply by the way you speak to yourself. This is not just wishful thinking, it's a universal principle that governs creation. The words you whisper in your mind determine the reality you experience. If you want to manifest your desires faster, you must stop speaking from a place of lack and start affirming from a place of fulfillment. When you say, "I hope I get this," or "one day it will happen," you push your dream into the future, always just out of reach. But when you declare, "I already have it, it is done," you bring that reality into the present moment. The key is not just saying the words, but feeling them. When you say, "I am wealthy, I am loved," or "I am successful," allow yourself to feel the joy and excitement of it being real. Your subconscious mind does not differentiate between imagination and reality. It simply accepts what you repeatedly tell it. Every great transformation starts within. Change your inner conversations and the world around you will rearrange itself to match your new belief. Do this consistently and you will notice synchronicities, opportunities, and changes happening in ways you never expected. And here's the secret that makes everything move faster: gratitude. When you say thank you as if your manifestation has already happened, you remove all doubt. Gratitude is the signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. So speak as if you already have what you desire. Feel it, believe it. Persist in this and watch your manifestations unfold 10x faster. The power is in your words. Use them wisely. Your inner conversation shapes reality. Every single moment, whether you realize it or not, you are engaged in a dialogue with yourself. This inner conversation is the most powerful force shaping your life. It directs your emotions, influences your decisions, and ultimately determines your reality. Most people are unaware of how deeply their self-talk affects their circumstances. They assume their thoughts are private, harmless musings, but in truth, they are scripting their future with every word they whisper to themselves. Think about the times you've caught yourself saying things like, "I always struggle with money, things never work out for me," or "I just can't seem to get ahead." These thoughts seem insignificant in the moment, but they are the seeds of your reality. The more you repeat them, the more they take root in your subconscious mind, and before you know it, they manifest into your external life. On the other hand, consider those who always seem to succeed effortlessly. They walk with confidence, opportunities fall into their lap, and life seems to unfold in their favor. What sets them apart? It's not luck. It's the way they speak to themselves. Their inner dialogue is filled with phrases like, "I always find a way," "I am worthy of success," and "everything works out in my favor." These thoughts become their dominant belief system, which in turn shapes their experience. The subconscious mind accepts whatever you tell it. Your subconscious mind does not question, argue, or analyze your thoughts. It simply accepts them as truth. It is like fertile soil. Whatever seeds you plant in it will grow. If you constantly tell yourself that life is hard, your subconscious mind will ensure that your experiences confirm that belief. If you affirm that you are abundant, successful, and capable, your subconscious mind will rearrange circumstances to make that your reality. The key to harnessing this power is to become aware of your inner dialogue. Pay close attention to the way you speak to yourself throughout the day. Do you uplift yourself, or do you constantly reinforce limitations? Most people unknowingly sabotage their own manifestations because their dominant thoughts contradict their desires. They say they want success, but internally they tell themselves they are not good enough. They dream of love, but their inner dialogue is filled with doubt and insecurity. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you talk to yourself. The shift does not happen overnight, but with conscious effort, you can begin reprogramming your mind to align with the reality you truly desire. Awareness is the first step. To change your self-talk, you must first become aware of it. This requires mindfulness. observing your thoughts without judgment. Take a day to simply listen to yourself. What phrases do you repeat in your mind? Are they empowering or do they reinforce doubt and fear? Once you become aware of your inner dialogue, you can begin shifting it. The moment you catch yourself thinking something negative, pause and replace it with a positive affirmation. For example, instead of "I always mess things up," say, "I learn and grow from every experience." Instead of "I am not good enough," say, "I am worthy of success and happiness." Instead of "I can't afford this," say, "I am financially abundant and money flows to me easily." These small shifts may seem insignificant at first, but over time, they reprogram your subconscious mind. What you repeatedly tell yourself becomes your belief, and what you believe shapes your reality. The science behind self-talk and reality. This concept is not just spiritual or philosophical. It is backed by neuroscience. Your brain is wired to seek evidence that supports your dominant thoughts. This is known as the reticular activating system, RAS, a network in your brain that filters information and highlights what is relevant to your beliefs. For example, if you decide to buy a red car, suddenly you start noticing red cars everywhere. It's not that there are more red cars, it's that your brain is now tuned to notice them. The same principle applies to your self-talk. If you constantly affirm that you are successful, your brain will start filtering information, opportunities, and experiences that align with that belief. Conversely, if you keep telling yourself that you are unlucky, your brain will filter out positive opportunities and highlight negative experiences, reinforcing your belief in bad luck. This is why it is crucial to be intentional about what you say to yourself. Speak as if your desire is already yours. One of the most powerful ways to accelerate manifestation is to speak to yourself as if your desire is already fulfilled. Most people make the mistake of speaking from a place of lack. They say things like, "I wish I had more money," or "I hope I find love someday." These statements reinforce the idea that they do not yet have what they desire, which keeps it out of reach. Instead, speak as if your goal is already a reality. "I am wealthy and financially free. I am in a loving and fulfilling relationship. I am successful and living my dream life." By doing this, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious mind that this is your reality. Your mind then begins working behind the scenes to align your external world with this internal belief. The role of emotion in manifestation. Words alone are not enough. You must feel what you are saying. If you simply repeat affirmations without emotion, they will not have the same impact. Your subconscious mind responds to feelings more than words. When you affirm something, immerse yourself in the emotion of already having it. For example, if you affirm, "I am financially free," close your eyes and imagine what that feels like. Picture yourself waking up in a beautiful home, free of financial stress. Feel the excitement of checking your bank account and seeing abundance. The more you engage your senses and emotions, the faster your subconscious mind will accept this new belief as reality. Persistence is key. Reprogramming your self-talk takes time and consistency. You have spent years reinforcing certain beliefs, so changing them will not happen overnight. However, if you persist, you will start to notice shifts in your reality. At first, it may feel unnatural to speak positively to yourself, especially if you have spent years in negative self-talk. Your mind might resist, trying to pull you back into old patterns. This is normal. The key is to keep going, even when it feels uncomfortable. Over time, your new way of speaking will become second nature, and your reality will begin to reflect these changes. How to practice positive inner conversations daily. Morning ritual. Start your day with intentional self-talk. As soon as you wake up, affirm your desires as if they are already true. Example, "Today is filled with success and abundance." Mirror work. Look into a mirror and speak empowering affirmations to yourself. This strengthens your belief in your words. Catch and replace throughout the day. Catch any negative thoughts and immediately replace them with positive affirmations. Gratitude affirmations. Express gratitude as if your desires are already fulfilled. Example, I am so grateful for my financial abundance. Nighttime reprogramming. As you fall asleep, repeat affirmations softly or listen to positive affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind. Your words are creating your life, whether you realize it or not. The way you speak to yourself determines what you experience in the physical world. If you want to manifest faster, you must align your inner dialogue with the reality you desire. Start today. Observe your thoughts, shift them when needed, and persist until positive self-talk becomes your natural state. Once you master this, you will unlock a level of manifestation power you never imagined possible. Speak to yourself like the person you want to become, because once you do, that person will become your reality. Feel it as already done. The secret to manifesting anything you desire lies in your ability to feel as though it has already happened. Most people approach manifestation with hope, desire, or even desperation. But these emotions only reinforce the idea that their goal is something far away. The real key to bring your dreams into reality faster is to embody the feeling of already having what you want. When you master this principle, you will see your manifestations unfold at an accelerated pace. The power of assumption. Your mind is constantly shaping your reality based on what you assume to be true. Every day, without even realizing it, you assume certain things about your life. You assume the sun will rise, you assume gravity will keep you on the ground, and you assume that when you turn on a faucet, water will flow. Because these assumptions are deeply ingrained in your subconscious mind, they happen automatically. You don't have to question them or think about them. Now, imagine applying this same level of certainty to your desires. Instead of hoping for something, you assume it is already yours. If you can do this successfully, your mind will accept your assumption as reality, and the world around you will shift to reflect it. This is how you manifest faster, by eliminating doubt and embodying the feeling of already having what you desire. Why feelings matter more than words. Many people use affirmations to manifest, but they make one critical mistake. They repeat words without engaging their emotions. The subconscious mind responds more to feeling than to logic. It is not enough to say, I am wealthy, if you feel broke inside. It is not enough to say, I am loved, if you feel unworthy. Your emotions must align with your words for manifestation to be effective. Think about it this way. Imagine a person who repeatedly says, I am confident, but deep down they feel insecure. No matter how many times they say those words, their reality will not change because their dominant feeling contradicts their affirmation. However, if they start to embody the feeling of confidence, walking, speaking, and thinking like a confident person, their subconscious mind will accept it as truth, and their external world will follow. How to cultivate the feeling of already having it. Visualize in first-person perspective. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for generating the feeling of already having your desire. The key is to see yourself experiencing your desire as if it is happening right now. If you want financial abundance, close your eyes and imagine yourself checking your bank account and seeing a large balance. Feel the excitement and relief. If you want love, imagine yourself in a beautiful relationship, feeling cherished and valued. Experience the warmth and joy of being with your ideal partner. If you want success in your career, picture yourself receiving an award, signing a contract, or being congratulated by colleagues. Feel the pride and fulfillment. The more vivid your visualization, the more real it will feel to your subconscious mind. Use sensory details. Engaging your senses makes your imagination more powerful. Don't just see your desire, hear, touch, taste, and smell it. If you are manifesting a dream home, imagine the scent of fresh paint, the feel of the soft carpet under your feet, and the sound of birds chirping outside your window. If you are manifesting a new car, feel the steering wheel in your hands, hear the sound of the engine, and smell the leather seats. If you are manifesting a vacation, imagine the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your favorite food, and the sound of waves crashing. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between real and imagined experiences. The more you involve your senses, the more real it becomes. Act as if. One of the fastest ways to align with your desire is to act as if it has already happened. This doesn't mean you need to spend money you don't have or pretend to be something you're not. Instead, it means carrying yourself with the confidence and energy of the person who already has what you want. If you want to be financially successful, start making decisions like someone who is financially free. Walk with confidence, speak with certainty, and develop the mindset of a wealthy person. If you want love, start treating yourself the way you would if you were in a healthy relationship. Dress well, practice self-care, and radiate the energy of someone who is deeply loved. If you want success in your career, start acting like the successful version of yourself. Network with the right people, invest in your skills, and believe in your abilities. When you embody the energy of already having your desire, the universe rearranges itself to match your vibration. Practice gratitude in advance. Gratitude is a powerful manifestation tool because it signals to the universe that you already have what you desire. When you feel thankful for something, your subconscious mind accepts it as a present reality. Instead of saying, "I hope I become successful," say, "I am so grateful for my incredible success." Instead of saying, "I wish I had more money," say, "I am deeply thankful for my financial abundance." Instead of saying, "I want love," say, "I am grateful for the deep, loving relationship I have." Feel the gratitude as if it is real. The universe will respond by bringing more of what you appreciate into your life. Release doubt and let go. One of the biggest obstacles to manifestation is doubt. When you constantly question whether your desire will come true, you create resistance that slows down the process. The key to manifesting faster is to trust that it is already done. Stop worrying about how it will happen. Your job is to assume it is done. The universe will take care of the details. Avoid checking for signs constantly. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust that it will sprout at the right time. Shift from wanting to knowing. Instead of thinking, "I hope this happens," switch to, "It is already mine." The moment you let go and trust, you remove resistance, allowing your manifestation to unfold effortlessly. The science behind feeling as already done. Neuroscience supports the idea that feelings shape reality. Your brain cannot distinguish between a real event and an imagined one. It responds the same way to both. Studies have shown that when people vividly imagine an experience, their brain activity mirrors that of actually living the experience. For example, athletes use mental rehearsal to improve their performance. When they visualize themselves successfully completing a race or scoring a goal, their brain activates the same neural pathways as if they were physically doing it. This mental training enhances their real-world performance. The same principle applies to manifestation. When you feel as if your desire is already done, your brain begins to rewire itself to align with that reality. Your thoughts influence your emotions influence your actions, and your actions influence your outcomes. How to make this a daily practice? To manifest 10x faster, Make feeling as already done a daily habit? Here's how. Morning routine. Begin each day by visualizing your desire as already fulfilled. Spend at least 5 minutes feeling the emotions of having it. Affirmations with emotions. Instead of robotic affirmations, say them with conviction and feel their truth. Embodiment throughout the day. Walk, talk, and act like the person who already has what you want. Gratitude practice. Keep a gratitude journal where you write about your desires as if they have already manifested. Nighttime visualization. Before falling asleep, immerse yourself in the feeling of already having what you want. Your subconscious mind is most receptive during this time. The key to manifesting faster is not in wishing, hoping, or waiting. It's in feeling. When you embody the emotions of already having your desire, you eliminate resistance and align yourself with the reality you want to create. Start today. Shift from wanting to knowing. Speak, think, and feel as though your desire is already yours. The moment you fully embrace this truth, your world will change to reflect it. Imagination is the creator. Everything you see around you, every invention, every structure, every breakthrough was first created in someone's imagination before it became a reality. The phone in your hand, the chair you sit on, the house you live in, none of these things existed until someone imagined them. Your imagination is not just a place where fantasies reside. It is the birthplace of reality. The most powerful tool you possess for manifesting your desires is not luck, effort, or external circumstances. It is your ability to imagine. When you learn how to use your imagination deliberately, you gain the ability to shape your life exactly as you wish. This is the secret behind all great achievements and the key to manifesting your desires 10x faster. The power of conscious imagination. Most people use their imagination unconsciously. They daydream about their fears, replay negative experiences, or worry about worst-case scenarios. Without realizing it, they are using the power of their imagination against themselves. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It accepts everything as true. For example, think about a time when you had an intense nightmare. Even though it wasn't real, your heart raced, you felt fear, and your body responded as if you were actually in danger. This happens because your subconscious mind believes whatever is impressed upon it. Now, imagine what would happen if you used this power intentionally to create your dream life instead of reinforcing fears. If you can see, feel, and experience your desires in your imagination, your subconscious mind will accept them as reality and begin shaping your external world to match. Everything begins in the mind. Before anything appears in your physical reality, it must first exist in your mind. A painter envisions the masterpiece before picking up a brush. An architect designs a building mentally before drawing blueprints. A successful entrepreneur imagines their company thriving before it becomes a reality. Your imagination is where creation starts. If you want to change your life, you must first change what you imagine. If you want wealth, imagine yourself living in financial abundance. If you want love, picture yourself in a fulfilling relationship. If you want success, see yourself achieving your goal. When you consistently visualize your desires as if they are already real, your subconscious mind begins to accept them as truth. The more vividly you imagine, the faster you will manifest. How to use your imagination for manifestation. Visualize in first-person perspective. When imagining your desires, always see yourself inside the experience rather than as an observer. Instead of watching yourself from a distance, place yourself in the scene. as if you're manifesting a new home. Don't just see a picture of it. Imagine walking through the front door, feeling the doorknob, and looking around. If you want to manifest a promotion, don't see yourself as a character in a movie. Be inside your body, shaking hands with your boss, feeling the excitement of success. First-person visualization makes the experience feel more real, which helps your subconscious mind accept it faster. Engage all your senses. The more senses you involve, the more real your imagination becomes. Don't just see your desire. Feel it, hear it, smell it, and even taste it. If you're manifesting a dream vacation, imagine the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of waves crashing, and the taste of tropical fruit. If you're manifesting a new car, feel the steering wheel in your hands, hear the engine roar, and smell the leather seats. If you're manifesting financial success, imagine holding a check with your name on it. Feel the texture of the paper, and hear the excitement in your voice as you tell a loved one. When your imagination is rich with sensory details, your subconscious mind will begin working to bring it into reality. Feel the emotion of already having it. Emotion is the fuel that makes manifestation work. Your subconscious mind responds more to emotions than words. If you visualize something without feeling, it remains just a thought. But when you infuse it with strong emotion, it becomes a belief. When you visualize your dream home, feel the deep gratitude of living in it. When you imagine your ideal relationship, feel the love and happiness of being with your partner. When you picture yourself achieving success, feel the pride and joy of reaching your goals. The stronger your emotions, the faster your manifestation will come. Repetition is key. The subconscious mind is programmed through repetition. Just like learning a new skill, the more you practice visualization, the more natural it becomes. Set aside time daily to imagine your desires as already fulfilled. Repeat the same visualization scenes until they feel second nature. Reinforce your imagination with affirmations that align with your vision. Over time, your subconscious will accept your imagined reality as truth, and your external world will adjust accordingly. The science behind imagination and reality. Modern neuroscience supports the idea that imagination shapes reality. Studies show that when a person vividly imagines an experience, their brain activity mirrors that of actually experiencing it. This is why professional athletes use visualization techniques to enhance their performance. For example, in one study, basketball players were divided into 3 groups. One group practiced shooting free throws physically. Another group only visualized making free throws. The third group did nothing. After a few weeks, the group that practiced physically improved the most. But the group that only visualized still showed significant improvement despite never touching a basketball. This proves that the brain does not differentiate between real and imagined experiences. If you can imagine yourself succeeding, your brain will accept it as reality and begin creating neural pathways that make it easier to achieve your goals. How to make imagination a daily practice. To manifest 10x faster, integrate imagination into your daily routine. Morning visualization. Start your day by imagining your desired reality for 5-10 minutes. See it, feel it, and believe it. Nighttime visualization. Before falling asleep, replay your visualization. Your subconscious mind is most receptive during this time. Use vision boards. Create a visual representation of your goals to keep your imagination focused. Daydream with purpose. Throughout the day, take moments to immerse yourself in the feeling of already having what you desire. Write it down, describe your future life as if it's already happening. Writing reinforces imagination. The biggest mistake people make with imagination. One common mistake is treating imagination as mere wishful thinking. People visualize their dreams, but then immediately return to their old doubts and fears. This cancels out the positive effects of imagination. To manifest effectively, you must hold onto your imagined reality, even when the physical world contradicts it. If you can persist in your belief, despite external circumstances, reality will eventually conform to your vision. For example, if you are manifesting financial abundance but still see a low bank balance, do not let it shake your belief. Continue imagining abundance and opportunities will arise. If you're manifesting love but are currently single, do not dwell on loneliness. Focus on the feeling of already being loved, and the right person will enter your life. Reality always follows imagination, never the other way around. Imagination is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Everything you desire already exists in the realm of imagination. Your job is to bring it into your conscious awareness, feel it as real, and persist in that belief until it manifests. If you master the art of imagination, you can create any reality you desire. See it, feel it, believe it, and watch as the world rearranges itself to match your vision. Persist until it hardens into fact. Manifestation is not just about visualizing or affirming your desires once and hoping they appear. The real secret to manifesting 10x faster is persistence, holding onto your vision until it solidifies into reality. Many people give up too soon. They visualize their dream life, but when they don't see immediate results, doubt creeps in and they revert to their old beliefs. This inconsistency is the biggest reason why manifestations fail. If you can persist in your assumption that what you want is already yours, despite what the physical world shows you, your desires will materialize. This is how reality works. What you persistently believe becomes your truth. The law of assumption and persistence. Your current reality is nothing more than a reflection of your past assumptions. Everything you assume to be true, whether positive or negative, eventually hardens into fact. Think about how your beliefs have shaped your life so far. If you always assume that making money is difficult, your life has reflected that struggle. If you assumed that relationships are full of heartbreak, you probably experienced multiple disappointments. If you assumed that you were lucky in certain areas, those things likely came easily to you. The good news is that you can consciously choose new assumptions, ones that align with the reality you want to create. But here's the key. You must persist in these assumptions until they become your dominant belief. Reality may not change instantly, but if you persist in your new assumption without wavering, your external world will eventually conform to it. Why most people fail at manifestation? Most people fail to manifest their desires because they don't persist long enough. They visualize for a few days, repeat affirmations, and feel excited, but the moment they don't see instant results, they give up. Imagine planting a seed. You water it for a few days, but since you don't see any sprouts, you dig it up to check if it's growing. By doing this, you kill its potential before it even has a chance to bloom. This is exactly what happens when you doubt your manifestations. Every time you allow doubt or negative thoughts to take over, you uproot your progress. Persistence means holding on to your belief no matter what. Here's what typically happens in the manifestation process. You set a clear intention, you decide what you want and affirm that it is already yours. You visualize and feel it as real. You immerse yourself in the feeling of already having it. Reality seems unchanged, you don't see immediate evidence, and your old circumstances may even intensify. Doubt arises. You start questioning if it's working and begin to entertain all negative thoughts. You give up too soon, you stop persisting, and your manifestation fades away. To break this cycle, you must persist even when the physical world contradicts your new belief. How to persist in your assumption? Life in the end. Instead of hoping or wishing, assume that your desire is already yours. Live in the feeling of already having it. If you want wealth, don't think, I will be rich someday. Instead, assume, I am already financially abundant. If you want love, don't say, I hope I find the right person. Instead, feel, I am in a beautiful relationship. Even if the physical world doesn't show evidence yet, act as if your manifestation is already true in your mind. Ignore the 3D reality. Your current reality is a reflection of your past thoughts and beliefs. If you keep reacting to what you see now, you will stay stuck in the same cycle. If your bank account is low, don't dwell on it. Persist in the feeling of abundance. If you are single, don't focus on loneliness. Persist in the feeling of love. If you haven't received your promotion yet, don't feel discouraged. Persist in the belief that you already have it. Do not let the physical world dictate what you believe. Your assumptions shape reality, not the other way around. Reaffirm your desire daily. Repetition is key to reprogramming your subconscious mind. Every day, affirm your new reality with conviction. Write down affirmations that align with your desire and say them daily. Visualize your dream life before bed and feel it as real. Whenever doubt arises, immediately replace it with a positive assumption. Over time, this consistent reinforcement will override your old beliefs and make your new assumptions feel natural. Develop inner conviction. True persistence comes from an unshakable inner knowing. You must reach a state where you know your manifestation is inevitable, where no amount of external evidence can make you doubt. Imagine someone telling you that the sky is green. No matter how much they insist, you wouldn't believe them because you know the sky is blue. That same level of certainty is needed for your manifestations. If you desire wealth, you must feel as certain about your financial success as you are about the sun rising tomorrow. If you desire love, you must believe in it so strongly that no rejection or delay can shake you. When you reach this level of certainty, manifestation becomes effort, detached from the outcome. Paradoxically, one of the fastest ways to manifest is to let go of the desperation for results. If you constantly check for signs, you are reaffirming that you don't have your desire yet. If you feel anxious about when it will happen, you are reinforcing the idea that it hasn't happened. Instead, trust that the universe is working behind the scenes. Just like planting a seed, you don't need to keep checking its progress. Persist in your assumption and allow it to unfold naturally. The science behind persistence and manifestation. Neuroscience shows that our brain forms new neural pathways through repetition. When you persist in a new belief, your brain rewires itself to support it. Studies have found that athletes who visualize their success daily improve their performance significantly. The patients who believe in their recovery heal faster than those who don't. People who practice positive affirmations experience measurable changes in their thought patterns. This proves that your mind creates your reality. The more you persist in a thought, the more your brain and body accept it as truth, leading to real-world changes. Real-life examples of persistence. Many successful people have demonstrated the power of persistence in their lives. Jim Carrey, before he became famous, he wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. He persistently imagined himself achieving success, and years later he landed a movie role that paid him exactly $10 million. Oprah Winfrey, she grew up in poverty, but persistently held on to the belief that she was destined for greatness. Despite setbacks, she refused to accept any reality other than the one she envisioned for herself. Thomas Edison, he failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, but he never gave up. His persistence eventually led to one of the greatest inventions in history. These examples prove that if you persist long enough, success is inevitable. Manifestation is not about trying, it's about persisting. Reality is fluid and can be reshaped through your assumptions, but only if you hold on to them long enough for them to become fact. If you want to manifest faster, commit to your vision completely. Do not waver. Do not entertain doubts. Do not let the physical world dictate your belief. Persist until your new reality becomes undeniable. Because once you refuse to accept anything less than what you desire, the universe has no choice but to conform. Feel it real, the key to unlocking your manifestation. The secret to manifesting your desires 10x faster lies in one simple principle. You must feel it real. It is not enough to merely say affirmations or visualize your dreams. You must emotionally and mentally live in the state of your wish fulfilled. Most people treat manifestation like a casual daydream, hoping their desires will somehow materialize. But true manifestation happens when you feel as if your desire is already yours, with absolute certainty, before it appears in your physical reality. When you master this principle, the universe has no choice but to align with your assumption. The power of feeling. Your emotions are the bridge between your thoughts and your reality. Thoughts alone are not enough to create change. What brings them to life is the feeling attached to them. If you say, I am wealthy, but deep down feel lack and struggle, you are not truly manifesting wealth. If you affirm, I am loved, but feel lonely and unworthy, your reality will reflect loneliness, not love. If you visualize success but feel doubtful and insecure, you are reinforcing failure rather than success. Your dominant feeling creates your reality. The reason people manifest the same struggles over and over is because they continue to feel the same emotions tied to their old circumstances. They react to their external world, reinforcing their past rather than creating a new future. The moment you start feeling as if you already have what you desire, you shift into a new state of being. Your subconscious mind accepts this as your new reality, and your world begins to change to match it. How reality responds to feeling. Your subconscious mind does not differentiate between imagination and reality. It only responds to what you impress upon it through feeling. Think about a time when you had a vivid dream. Even though it wasn't real, your body reacted as if it was. Your heart raced, you felt emotions, and you woke up feeling as if it truly happened. This is how manifestation works. If you can create a strong enough feeling that your desire is already yours, your subconscious mind will accept it as truth and orchestrate events to bring it into reality. Feel wealthy and money will flow into your life effortlessly. Feel loved and the right relationships will appear. Feel successful and doors will open for you. The external world is simply a reflection of your inner state.